Get ready with me, made in Paris. Also my favorite fashions from Emily in Paris. Good morning, beautiful people. This is Anne, Fabulous Life 101. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Well, today I'm focusing on makeup from Paris, which is sort of the fashion capital of the world. Of course, you know the famous brands like Chanel and Dior, Yves Saint Laurent, Lancôme, but also L'Oreal Paris. Catrice makes some of their things in Paris. So I created kind of a high-low makeup look using products either made in or developed in France. But first, have you been watching the show Emily in Paris? It's one of my absolute favorites. So I want to share with you a few of my favorite fashions from that show. And throughout the video, you may see some of the looks popping up on the screen. So this morning I'm doing my makeup primarily using products from Paris. I even started out using the Super Potent Serum by Dior. This was actually a sample I got at Sephora. I did cheat a little bit and used an American-made sunscreen, because sunscreen I think is one of the most important things you can do for your skin. Now for my primer, of course when you think of Paris, you think of the luxury brands like Chanel, Dior, Yves Saint Laurent, Lancôme, but there are a few budget brands that are surprisingly made in Paris. For example, I was a bit surprised to see Made in France on the back of this Catrice Cosmetics 1 Minute Face Perfector. This is a drugstore product, and this is what I'm going to use as my primer today. It's actually tinted. However, I found it works better as a primer under makeup than as your primary makeup. So I'm going to just start by... Okay, my face is nice and primed. Get even it under my brows. So for my foundation today, Chanel Ultra Le Tint Velvet, and it says shake well. And most foundations I like to apply with a brush or a sponge. This one, the instructions actually recommend you apply with your fingers. So I'm going to just put some on my fingertips and just a couple of drops. It's a very sort of natural skin foundation. It's supposed to be very good, very hydrating. My skin feels very silky, luxurious when I wear this. Now, I did my brows off camera using Benefit Pomade. Now, while Benefit has corporate headquarters in Paris, not everything is made there. Unfortunately, this was made in Italy. And for my concealer, I am using Diorskin Sculpt. I've had this for a while, almost forgot I had it. Glad I went looking for it. And just put a few dots under the eye. Gently sponge. The eyeshadow, I'm cheating a little bit. This is L'Oreal Paris. However, it was actually made in the US. Of course, L'Oreal is one of the affordable brands that is based in Paris. I think the formulas are all designed in Paris, but they're manufactured usually in the US or in other countries. This is just a little shimmer shadow. Very pretty. Okay. Now I did find, now I have no idea how old this is, but this is a Chanel palette that I bought probably, I'd say 5 years ago, I'm guessing. And it is made in Paris, so I think it should still be okay. So I'm gonna try a couple of colors from this. It's pretty greens and pinks. I'm gonna take the little pink and go on the inner edge. And then I'm gonna take this green, sort of blue green, and just sort of go in the corner, and it still seems to be spreading pretty nicely. I was a little worried since it's had it for so long. But Chanel, you can't beat Chanel. Oh. Okay, now I'm adding a little extra shimmer to the cheekbone with this Marc Jacobs item. I don't think this was actually made in Paris, but I know he has a corporate headquarters there, so I'm going to cheat a little and just put that on the cheekbone. This is called Tantalized Dewdrops. Coconut gel highlighter, and it is like a fresh natural coconut ingredients. I'm looking for my mascara. I am using Lancome, made in Paris. This is a really good mascara. This is the Lancome Lash Idole. I like that a lot. And I'm also using a Lancome lip product. This is L'Absolu Rouge. French tea is the color of this. And this is just a liquid lip. It's a really pretty color. This is the first time I've tried this Lancome lip product. Really like it. And I'm going to finish off my lip using a lip pencil from L'Oreal Paris, which was not actually made in Paris. Actually, this was made in Germany. So they just actually shifted it east a little bit. I love mixing the high end and the low end with makeup. And that's another thing I liked about the show Emily in Paris, the fashions. They would wear a jacket from Zara with an outfit from Dolce & Gabbana. So, of course, the stylist for that show is Patricia Field, who I think is one of the best in the world. And she loves using high-end designer things, but then she'll throw on something affordable with it. And I really enjoy that part. Now, one thing you notice when you're watching Emily in Paris, as when watching Sex and the City, is you wonder, how could these girls afford to dress like that? Emily, for example, is just a mid-range employee at a PR firm. A girl from Chicago who uprooted herself to Paris. Could she really afford a $2,500 Dolce & Gabbana outfit or a Valentino dress? Probably not, but of course the show is a lot more interesting when she's wearing those things. A lot of the other characters, Mindy and Camille, are both from rich families. Sylvie, you kind of feel like she's sort of earned her money in other ways maybe, but it's still fun to watch the way they dress. And I'm going to top everything off by this powder, hyaluronic powder by Terry. And this is made in France. This actually came in a gift bag at a fashion show I attended. Apply. There you go, just the excess, and then just a nice silky powder. When it says hyaluronic, I guess it gives me a feeling that maybe it's something good for you in here. Doesn't really say anything else. I'll have to look it up. Okay, so this is my Made in Paris makeup look for today. If you haven't watched Emily in Paris, I highly recommend it. It's one of my favorite shows that I've streamed over the past couple of years. This season, the fashions were absolutely fabulous. If you'd like to just see more of the fashions and have them dissected exactly what they are and where they came from, there's a really good Instagram site called Emily in Paris Outfits. And I don't know who runs that site, but she does a wonderful job of locating all the items, what designers they're from, what stores, and even in some cases she has the prices listed. Anyway, this is my little French adventure for today, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, could you please give us a thumbs up? Also, thanks for watching. Have a fabulous day. Peace, love, and light.